Assalamu alaikum, I'm Aisha and you're watching Samaa News. Here are today's headlines. Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar and his Saudi counterpart, Prince Faisal bin Farhan, have held a crucial phone call, focusing on de-escalating rising tensions in the Middle East through a joint Pakistan-China peace initiative. Pakistan's Foreign Office said that during the call, both leaders exchanged views on the rapidly evolving regional situation and emphasized the urgent need for de-escalation and dialogue. A key focus of the discussion was the Pakistan-China five-point initiative, aimed at restoring peace in the Gulf and wider Middle East. The Saudi press agency also confirmed the talks, noting that both sides reviewed brotherly relations and agreed to maintain close coordination and consultation amid the crisis. Iran has claimed it successfully downed 2 US warplanes, showcasing the capabilities of its military's new advanced defense system. Iran's military spokesperson, Ebrahim Zolfaghari of the Qeshm Island Central Headquarters, confirmed in a televised address that 1 US jet was downed using the country's newly deployed defense system. He added that another advanced fighter jet was targeted near Qeshm Island, crashing into waters between Qeshm and Hengam Islands. According to Tasnim news agency, the downed aircraft included a US A-10, a close air support plane designed to engage ground forces and armoured vehicles. The jet was reportedly shot down south of the Strait of Hormuz. Iranian authorities have rejected a 48-hour ceasefire proposed by the United States. Iran's Fars news agency reported that the ceasefire offer was made on April 2nd through an unnamed friendly country. The source told Fars that the US proposed the 48-hour pause in fighting in response to escalating tensions and challenges faced by US forces in the region. Instead of responding in writing, Tehran reportedly continued military operations on the ground, signaling its refusal to halt attacks. The source noted that US diplomatic efforts to stop hostilities have intensified, particularly after a reported strike on a US military depot in Kuwait. Meanwhile, as US and Israeli forces continue search operations for a downed American F-15 fighter jet over Iran, US President Donald Trump has said that the incident will not hinder diplomatic talks with Tehran. In a phone interview with NBC, Trump highlighted that diplomatic efforts and military operations are proceeding simultaneously. Trump refrained from discussing specifics of the ongoing search and rescue mission, calling it complex and active, and criticized media coverage of the operation.
Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi says strikes on civilian infrastructure will not force Tehran to surrender. In a post on X, he described attacks on sites like bridges as a sign of weakness, adding that Iran would rebuild any damage. The comments come after renewed threats from US President Donald Trump to intensify strikes. The escalation raises concerns over further disruption to the Strait of Hormuz and broader regional stability. Meanwhile, President Trump says the United States can reopen the Strait of Hormuz with more time as pressure grows to end the conflict. In a social media post, he said Washington could restore access to the key oil route and benefit economically. The strait, which carries a major share of global oil supplies, remains effectively closed by Iran in response to US and Israeli strikes.
British prosecutors have said that they had charged 3 men in connection with an arson attack last month on Jewish community ambulances in North London. The Site Intelligence website has said an Iran-aligned multinational militant collective called Islamic Movement of the People of the Right Hand had claimed responsibility for the incident near a synagogue in the Golders Green area of London. Among the 3 men, aged 20, 19 and 17, 2 are British nationals, while the third is a dual British-Pakistani citizen. That's all for now. For more updates, visit www.samaa.tv. Thank you for watching Samaa News.